Alright, let's solve these matrix operations. When you're subtracting or adding matrices, you want to subtract or add the same spots. So we got 0 and 2. So I'm going to say 0 minus 2. 6 minus negative 4. We got 1 minus negative 5. 5 minus 3. 6 minus negative 2. And negative 4 minus 5. Okay, so really quickly, 0 minus 2 is negative 2. 6 minus negative 4, the minus is turned to a plus, so 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay, we got 1 minus negative 5, again that's a plus, so 1 plus 5 is 6. 5 minus 3 is pretty straightforward, that's just 2. We got a double negative again, so that's going to be 6 plus 2, so that's 8. And if I take away 4 and take away 5 more, I've taken away 9. So there's your first answer. Alright, number 2 is pretty straightforward because we're just adding. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 4 is 9. 5 plus 1 is 6. And 3 plus negative 4 is negative 1. Make sure you're using your calculator if you're unsure about the addition and subtraction. Alright, don't let number 3 scare you because there's fractions. We do have a minus, so that makes it more difficult. Negative 5 minus negative 3. Negative 5/4 minus negative 1/4. 3 minus 1. And 0 minus negative 5. Alright, so we got a double negative. So it's going to be a plus 3. So negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Got a double negative here. So negative 5 plus a positive 1. So that's going to be negative 4 over 4. So that's just negative 1. 3 minus 2 is pretty easy. That's just 2. And then 0 minus negative 5. Same thing as 0 plus 5. So that is just 5. Okay, so remember, we're matching up parts. Just add the parts that are in the same place. And put them down here in the same place. Alright, number 4. This one's a 3 by 2 plus a 2 by 3. Not the same. So you can't do it. Alright, so here's another subtraction. 4 minus 4 is 0. 2 minus negative 6 is a positive 8. Negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3. 6 minus 6 is 0. Negative 6 minus 2 is negative 8. And negative 5 minus negative 6 is a positive 1. So check it with your calculator. And number 6, we're multiplying everything on the inside by a half. So here we go. Half of 2 is 1, half of 0 is 0, half of 6 is 3. Half of negative 4 is negative 2, half of 8 is 4, half of negative 6 is negative 3. Remember, we're just dividing by 2 every time. Number 7 is kind of crazy because we've got 3 and there's parentheses and lots of subtraction. First thing you're going to do is the stuff in the parentheses. So I'm going to rewrite the original, and then I'm going to solve the parentheses. So we got negative 3 minus 2. It's negative 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. And 0 minus 3 is negative 3. So I subtracted those two matrices. Now I've got to subtract the original. So 6 minus negative 5 is a positive 11. So I know it's not A, no it's not B. Negative 1 minus 3. Negative 1 take away 3 is negative 4. So I don't even have to do the last one. I know the answer is D. And 8's pretty straightforward as well. You want to use the parentheses. So do that first. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus negative 4 is negative 1. 5 plus negative 1 is 4. So I added them, and then I'm going to multiply 5 times everything. So that's negative 25, negative 40. So that's not that one, not that one. Positive 5 and negative 20. So the answer is A. Okay, we have 3 more problems to do. Same thing, we're going to deal with the parentheses first. So I'm going to rewrite the original for the first one. Minus, alright, 2 minus 1. Negative 3 minus negative 2. Negative 3 minus negative 5. Negative 5 minus 2. Again, just use your calculator if you're struggling with the positives and negatives. No biggie. Okay, now I'm going to subtract these two. So negative 6 minus 1 is negative 7. It's not those two. 4 minus negative 1 is positive 5. Negative 1 minus 2. So if I take away 1 and then I take away 2 more, I'm taking away 3. So no, it's not that one. And the last one we're just adding. So 6 and 4 is 10. 5 and 0, that bottom one is 5. And then 5 and negative 5 make 0. So the answer is D. So I only had to do 3 of the problems to figure out which one was correct. So I added the top left, the bottom right, and the bottom left. Alright, last one. Same problem you've seen before. The key is to keep the data organized. So in this first problem, you had 15, 6, 12. That's everything he did on Monday. And then 23, 10 is Wednesday. 18, 12, 15 is Friday. And they're in the order of books, magazines, cards. So the data is correctly organized. The next one's 15, 6, 12 going across. So that's Monday. And this is books, magazine, cards. 10, 3, 12, or 10, 3, 20, excuse me, is supposed to be Wednesday. But 10 should be over here, and 20 should be up here. It's in the wrong order. So this one, B, does not represent the matrix. And the other ones are fine. 12, 10, 15, these are cards, magazines, books. And this is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So they're just in a different order, but the data is still organized. And here's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and books, magazines, cards. So B is the answer that does not match up. Hopefully this helped. If you have any questions, let me know.